Okay, yeah, it should be live about now or so. Um, yeah, as I said, I wouldn't be able to react to this thing, live and fully. So, yeah, I thought I would do so now. But yeah, I'm gonna be kind of going over what I think of the character as well. My audio should be good now and everything. Yesterday I did a 50-minute Pokemon Showdown stream, and it didn't pick up my microphone at all during it, so, um, yeah, hopefully that's fixed now. I checked everything and, like, double-checked, so hopefully that's good. Um, But yeah, as you can see, this video has already gotten 49,000 dislikes, and I personally liked it. Um, so yeah, I can see why people didn't like this. It is the 8th Fire Emblem character to appear in Smash, which does make quite a lot of them. They are one of the most represented series in the game, and I can see why people, with everyone else in the Fighter Pass being this big third-party character, like you have Joker, Banjo, not so much Harry, but like Hero. Harry wasn't that big, at least whenever he was first revealed. Like, I didn't see people reacting to Harry the same way they did Banjo, Joker, Hero. So, yeah. Although Byleth and Fire Emblem Three Houses were nominated for, like, or they weren't nominated for Game of the Year, however, they did win, like, People's Game of the Year, I guess. The community voted one. So, yeah. Pretty popular game. I myself haven't played it, although I do plan on playing it pretty soon. Not just because of this, but I've been planning on playing it for a while. Um, so yeah, kind of just wanted to go over the character and stuff. I think I'll just skip the reveal. Um, Probably because everyone's seen it. I might do this just to get the thumbnail.
Yet, there is no other choice. You must join Smash. Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
And then I'll use this time to check audio as well. Or actually, I can't do that, so hopefully everything's good, audio-wise. Although the cutscene itself is really laggy. I don't know why that is. Here, you know what I could do to make that not a thing is probably just reduce this down to like 480. Hopefully things run a lot smoother. Though at the cost of a bit of visuals. So yeah, let me go into the moveset of Byleth, because that's what I wanted to be looking at. In particular, there's a bunch of stuff Sakurai talks about Fire Emblem, which was really nice to listen to first time. And they cut out some of the beginning of this as well, as at the beginning there was some dialogue. But yeah, let me try just to get into gameplay now. So, it's going to be about here, hopefully.
Sadly, they're lacking in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's.
So yeah, this is actually the start, even though it sounds like he was talking before this. They seem very slow, which is pretty bad. If you don't know, most of the top tiers in this game are incredibly fast. Or maybe not incredibly fast, but, they have above average speed, whereas, it seems like Byleth, sorry if I mispronounce this, because, I'm not really used to pronouncing it, but, yeah, it seems like they're going to be the third slowest character in the game, above Robin and Incineroar in terms of movement speed. So, yeah, Incineroar being the slowest.
Either. Their grab lacks range, but actually, you could say that
And then they also have a really bad grab range.
the hero's
The good thing is that their tilts seem to be pretty solid.
Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward inputs.
So yeah, the Sword of the Creator. All of these moves seem pretty good.
Is Byleth's default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as
So yeah,
down
it looks
tilt,
like you've got
where it takes
like
the form
rapid
of a whip.
jab, tilts and stuff. That down tilt looks really good. Later he actually shows that it sends upward, which is really nice as well. So it's basically core and down tilt, really. And it seems like they've got a neutral air, so I'm thinking that there could be drag down neutral air into down tilt loops, potentially, or neutral air into grabs and stuff like that. It just depends on how good the neutral air itself is, as if you have like pit neutral air, then it's not going to be that great. Which we don't know. So, their neutral air, Byleth, is a full circle around the character. Pitts has 4 small circles in like a square inside of the circle as the hitbox. So it's not that great for connecting itself, I guess. Um,
They also use the sword for dash attacks
and it
whenever
drops out a
moved.
lot. But yeah, dash attack seems pretty solid, although it's a bit laggy.
For their up smash attack,
Up smash is
they'll whip
pretty
the sword
interesting, actually. It can't hit on the ground, as you
upward
see
to launch
here.
enemies in the air.
So that means it's going to be able to hit smaller characters like Pichu Olimar pretty easily, even if they're like crouching and stuff. Only one it might not be able to hit is Game & Watch crouching, which I don't know, he doesn't really show it.
For their up air attack,
But yeah, at least, as you can see, like up air, it has a pretty good amount of range, and I was going to say, Byleth has a ton of range on a lot of moves,
for a hit.
but they're very laggy, as you can see here. Like, you have all of that landing lag right there.
The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time.
But yeah, as you can see, hit detection
The up
lasts for a
special move
while.
is really something. The sword extends like this.
But yeah, up special looks
allowing
pretty
you to
solid.
do things like this.
You have that, which is pretty good.
It was
Because
pretty
normally I would
terrifying
assume
how
that
I
that
knocked him
wouldn't
into
hit
the air with that
standing
attack.
opponents. However,
And
it does
in
have a
addition-
hitbox in front of Byleth. It also, as you can see here, it can be used multiple
do
times.
awful things like this.
I don't know, because he doesn't show it, I don't know if you go into special fall after using it, or if it's like Joker's where, as long as you are somewhat close to the ledge, you can still connect, and you can use it multiple times even if you miss. Like, I don't know with Byleth, if they miss, then that's game over for them. Recovering.
That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches
But yeah, as
a
you can see,
certain
down tilt
percentage.
there. I don't think it combos into up special, although he does show it here. I don't think that's
Exceed that
true.
percentage, and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge.
But yeah,
I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special. Now, for the sideways inputs. This is air dodge.
oh, and the
This
stage
is
looks
named
really
as
nice,
a
by the way.
weapon from Celtic mythology.
Like, the whole, like, design of the stage and
First, we'll
everything
go
looks
through
really
the
nice.
forward
Also,
and
I
back air attacks.
shrink
As
the
you can
screen,
see,
so let me
they have a
just
long
wait
reach.
on this, because for
Like
some
so.
reason it's not gonna load properly. There we go. So yeah, I was gonna go over the sphere itself, and let me just do that, let me just re-maximize the screen. So, yeah, let's see, don't want to go back too far, so yeah, I'll go back to like here.
It was
Maybe.
pretty terrifying how I
Um,
knocked him into the air with that attack. And in addition,
But yeah, this isn't too long.
you can do
But as you can
awful
see, they
things
can use it
like
multiple
this.
times, that's what I wanted to go over there.
That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage.
Yeah, with down tilt, so I wonder where it sends after that.
Exceed that percentage, and you'll need to be careful.
And I wonder how down
You may
throw
find it
works,
helpful
because I
to
don't think
mid-air dodge.
he shows down throw. Like, if down throw
I've
sends
already
in a
shown
similar
this, but
angle
you
to
can
down
also
tilt,
use
then you
it
could
to latch
definitely
onto
see
edges.
some loops.
So that's the up special. Now, for the sideways inputs.
So yeah,
This is
these
air
are for the
dodge.
smash
This is
attacks.
named as the weapon from
Smash
Celtic
attack has a lot of range and a lot of startup, but it doesn't really have that much in lag. It's kind of like DDD's. Although, like, DDD has, like, 0 in lag on his forward smash, but he has a ton of
First,
startup.
we'll go through the forward and back air.
Back air and forward air seem really laggy as well, which I find kind of interesting. I don't know why I hit play and it decided to shrink. I think that's what happened last time as well. But yeah, I hit play and it did that. So that's not me hitting like escape or anything. That's literally just me hitting play.
As you can see, they have a long
Maybe I
reach,
use spacebar in the future.
like so. Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right?
But yeah, you can kind of see an issue that I have with Byleth already, and it's that Byleth's aerials don't really seem that great. Down air, I believe he shows off later during the gameplay portion, and I'll go over. It actually has a really good amount of shield damage that it does, as it was able to break a Marth shield without spirits or anything, so that seems kind of interesting. That could be changed in the future. But yeah, a lot of the aerials have a massive amount of landing lag, so if you just jump and perform an aerial, then you're going to get punished. But the good thing about the aerials compared to the grounded attacks is that the aerials have less startup, but they have more ending lag than the grounded moves seem to have, or at least some of the non-like charge attack ones. It really just depends on Byleth's weight. If Byleth is going to be a good character for Byleth, like a heavyweight, then it might not be too bad. However, if Byleth is like a medium weight, then Byleth probably is going to be a mid-tierish character from the gameplay so far, although I'd have to actually play as Byleth myself and then see tournament results and stuff to be able to determine that. But if I had to guess, wouldn't be anything too spectacular.
It's the same thing. You'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
But yeah, it does have a tipper, which is kind of a bit concerning, as Byleth is really slow, so your opponent can literally just like walk up to you and then just not get hit by the strong attack very easily. The only one who might have issues with this is like Corrin, or not Corrin, but Robin and Incineroar. But yeah, literally everyone else can pretty much just walk directly towards you and then be able to get past any issues.
So it's not suited to close combat.
But yeah, as you can see there, it does like nothing if you're right next to you. It will launch people away, which is kind of nice, however, it's very easy to counter their forward smash. I'm wondering if that can hit beneath the ledge as well, because that could be interesting for two-framing, actually. Because you can't really be punished for doing that at ledge. Unless your opponent has like an insanely fast kind of option like Pikachu or Game & Watch.
For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
But yeah, this seems pretty interesting as it's one of the faster, powerful moves that Byleth has.
Actually, you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little. Like
it seems a lot faster than forward smash startup lag-wise, however, the ending lag is where this one falls short. You can see, it can be shielded, or if it gets shielded, then you just die, pretty much. And then this seems like Byleth's only recover or edge guarding tool, as forward air, I guess down air, but forward air and back air, as you can see, they have a lot of range. However, they don't really cover a good distance like side special does.
Although you'll be vulnerable when you land.
As you can see, as Sakurai said there.
Now for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir.
But yeah, this move seems somewhat interesting.
That appears in Ugaritic myth. First, the down air attack.
But yeah, that seems like it has a ton of shield damage offered by it, and it's also a pretty powerful meteor as well.
Next is the down smash attack.
Down smash seems pretty laggy. It seems like Wario down smash, except it might actually have kill power. Yeah, it does have kill power. Except that, like, what, 40?
And for the down special,
how much was that at, actually?
Byleth channels all their energy into a depth. It really is strong. You can try for a meteor effect with this attack. Next is the down smash attack.
Yeah, Bowser's at 30.
A heavy swing of the axe.
It does 23% with pretty much no charge, and it has a ton of knockback. So that might be really interesting.
And for the down special,
because down smash might be his only kill move, pretty much, that he can land consistently, as everything else is way too slow, or it has strange hitbox, except for like up smash.
When readying the move, there's a super armor effect.
But yeah, down special seems useless, pretty much.
Which allows you to withstand an attack.
The interesting thing is, like, with King K. Rool with his new special, you can drop through platforms. You can do that with this as well. But as you can see, it can go through stuff like Falcon Punch.
But due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage.
But yeah, this can still happen, and it can happen very easily. Like, every character, everyone should be able to react to that. Like, that's reactable online for sure. But you could do something really interesting with, like, baiting someone into trying to drop through the platform and then not, like Sakurai did there on the first attempt for going through the platform.
Also, you can turn around during the move.
Kind of like with, I believe, Pac-Man up air can do that.
So if an opponent runs behind you during the move,
although Pac-Man up air has a lot better frame data.
Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move.
And this is kind of interesting as well. It does have a back hit. So even if someone like Mario were to cape you, then
any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little.
Yeah, as you can see, it has way too much ending lag to actually be that useful, in my opinion. Even if you like mess with it.
I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series because you'll just get loads of counters. It hits with that much power.
But yeah, as you can see, that killed Byleth at 0, by the way. This stage could have small blast zones, I don't know. Can't play on it myself, although it seems to be pretty average sized.
Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Failnaught, which
Yeah, this
shares
was
its
the
name with
neutral
the
I
bow
was
from the
referring to
Knights of the
earlier,
Round Table.
and whenever he
It only
does a
appears
jump
in
here.
a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pip and other fighters like him.
But yeah, as you can see, it didn't actually hit Marth there. If you short hop neutral, it looks like it might, yeah, it does hit with short hop neutral if you buffer it. Although if you do full hop, you can't hit. Although their full hop is really short.
It seems pretty
Actually, no,
straightforward,
I'm
right?
actually gonna go back.
But there are a few noteworthy
If you saw,
is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the
that was full hop there. So full hop landed about here-ish. Like that's where Byleth's feet were during the full hop. So that's about a little bit taller than Marth.
neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of
Yeah,
Pip's
as
and
you can
other
see
fighters
there.
like
Like
him.
that's full
It
hop,
lets you
and
spin
then
the weapon
it looked like short hop didn't hit there either. Although this is short
It's
hop
also
really.
easy
So
to
the other
create
one was
certain
just
combos with it.
full hop, except they did it, or Sakurai initiated the
And
move
with the
at a
neutral
different
special, you'll let loose
like
an arrow.
time.
It seems
Yeah,
pretty
neutral special
straightforward,
seems
right?
kind of interesting.
But there are a few
Because
noteworthy
you can
aspects to this
cancel
bow.
it. Although you can't
First, the
just
biggest
fire
difference
the arrow
between this bow and
whenever
this
it's not
is that
charged at all.
Once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed.
And I'm wondering if,
It's also
yeah, it can
very
be reflected actually. He does show that later
That
with
said,
Fox.
you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction while in
But
the
yeah,
stance.
that's really useful,
It
is
works
to
up
be
until
able to
this
change
point,
direction. Because
but
you can change direction and then cancel
keep holding the button,
to get back airs.
you'll unleash
Although I don't know how useful that would be with Byleth. Like, I don't know if forward air
powerful
back air
arrow
would be
that
better.
looks like a beam of light.
Honestly, neutral air is better, but
You can perform this move by keeping the button held down.
neutral air, down air seem to
You
be
charge up power like
some of
so.
Byleth's best
Charge a
arrows.
bit
That's
more,
down air,
then
just
fire.
destroy shields.
But again, you'll
potentially.
need to
Like,
take care when using
um,
this move.
Whenever
For one,
he
when
goes
you've powered up
into
the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it.
the
Not even with the
5v5, I'll
shield
show you
In other words,
the
you're
down air
committed to
clip
firing it. So
first.
you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
But yeah, just don't use it against characters with reflectors. Or, I believe
Once
that
you've entered
counts
the
as an
stance,
energy projectile, but maybe not.
You won't be able
So
to
you
do
could
anything,
absorb it with Ness as well.
which means it's quite the risky attack to use against
Like, Ness
fighters
is going to
who have a
destroy
move with
Byleth,
a
I think.
reflector effect. But you could always just aim into the fray, as it is, after
Because
all, a
Byleth doesn't
long-range
really have
move,
out of shield.
letting you deal a sudden blow to
options.
opponents. So you need to think carefully when using this
Except
projectile.
neutral air, and then neutral air
Byleth's final
probably
smash is
drops
called
out
the
every 3
Demigod Electric
seconds.
Heaven. In the original game, there's a move
But yeah,
called
this
Electric
is a
Heaven.
final
This is
smash.
intense skills.
Yeah, let's see. So, then he goes over the stage and everything. Yeah, this is what I'm a bit more interested in.
As you can see, you team. Go, Joker. Joker! And Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo!
Try to see it in side
By
special
now,
and do
I
the
think
blast
you
him
know
with
what
that
I'm
one.
doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents.
It would have been
with
slower
just
though,
the professor here.
I guess.
But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle, so I'm using anything
Yeah, as you can
I
see,
get my hands on.
that doesn't seem too bad. Like, your tilts don't really
gonna land
seem
that
like they're that bad. It's just that your kill options are really slow.
Uh-oh, this is
But obviously, to
bad.
make up for that, they're going to be pretty strong.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, I said I was going to go over the down air, but the down air will show
I
up
better
pretty
keep my
soon.
distance.
As he takes care of the next 2 characters
I'll
very
use this
quickly.
chance to attack. Got him. That's
Which
scary.
are Ike
He's
and
invincible
Corn.
for a moment here.
Can't play against all the Fire Emblem
Lots of
characters at once.
explosives.
Although, now you can actually use
Perfect shield
a
attack.
unique
Huh.
Fire Emblem character for every slot
Good one.
in an 8-player battle. So,
If I do this, like this, or like so. No anti-air, huh? There. The soccer ball connected.
but yeah, even neutral air seemed a bit laggy there. Also,
Good.
Sakurai
There's
calls
Mom.
Mother Brain Mom.
You're in a good spot, Mom. Ah, I
But
shouldn't
yeah,
have
this
taken
is
that.
the
Gardevoir.
clip of the down air
Well,
that I
I
wanted
guess
to
no
show.
one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not.
So, Marth gets the final smash here. You can see it's pretty
I feel
laggy
like the
whenever
enemy might get this.
Byleth uses the move.
See?
So
They
yeah,
got it.
then Marth shields here, As you can see, his shield is currently full. Um, Now his shield is a bit less than full, like a bit above 75% maybe. Then at about maybe 75%, maybe a bit less, it breaks the shield, which, honestly the move didn't really have that much landing lag either, as you saw.
I can't waste the chance.
And then he gets the down special and it kills.
There's another
He
smash
could have
battle.
also just
Yes,
stayed
got
there
it.
and then just let the stage kill him,
Now.
which would have been interesting.
What are you charging up for?
But yeah, then also, that's basically my analysis on the
There's
character.
still more. Whack.
I kind of want to go over the Mii Fighter stuff as well.
The
As
final
you don't know,
battle
I
is
do have all
against
the Mii
Master
Fighters,
Hand
so
and Crazy
I
Hand,
personally like
but
them.
you'll find that something
I
pretty
like the
amusing
suits,
happens, so
although
look forward to that.
it's partially just to own all the DLC for the game.
Now for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a
But
look.
this Mii Fighter pass in particular is really interesting. Or not pass, but the set of Mii Fighters. So first we get Alitair from Assassin's Creed. Or it says Alitair is the game, but it's really Assassin's Creed. That's just the name of the character. And I probably mispronounced that, I don't know. Next we get Rabbids from Mario Rabbids. Then we get two Mega Man outfits from Mega Man X and then Mega Man Battle Network. But yeah, now the Rabbids probably won't be a character, so that's always a good thing. Yeah, there's Mii Gunner. There's a lot of Mii Gunner skins in this game. And then the final one is the most interesting of them. And I'll probably have to play the game on stream at some point. I do own the game, so I wanted to play all games that are represented in Smash, so I was gonna include Mii Fighters as well, so yep, it's gonna be Cuphead as the final Mii Fighter skin. It would have been interesting to see him as a character, and there's another complaint I have with him as well, but he does come with the music track. He looks really nice. This is my complaint, by the way. He looks really nice, although I kind of wish they did something similar to Game & Watch, where they flattened him, and then they used the 2D style, rather than making a 3D model for Cuphead. Although it doesn't look bad, I just would have liked it the other way. Though he does shoot out of his finger still, which is really cool. Next up is just the fact that they are going to release 6 more new fighters.
One more fighter than last time.
Oh, okay, so didn't go to
For this
the
reason,
right screen.
we will
Okay,
be
there.
releasing the Super Smash Bros.
But yeah,
Ultimate
as you can
Fighters
see,
Volume 2.
available for
It will be
pre-purchase
available
on
for pre-purchase
January
on
28th,
the
which
date
I will
shown,
do.
so please keep
So
an
my
eye out.
wallet's gonna be gone again.
And now that it's official,
Just
we
like
intend
with
to move
Final
ahead
Fantasy
with
VII,
development.
Persona, both of
course,
them, and
like
then
last time, the contents will remain unknown for
Fire
now.
Emblem,
And I'm personally
Pokemon,
very
and
sorry
now
that we have
Smash.
to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet
The
to be
skin that it
revealed.
comes with is kind of interesting, actually.
Like last time,
I thought that
and
they were
we-
only going to do like 2 or 3 characters, which Sakurai said he was probably only going to do 2 or 3, and then he decided to do this instead. But yeah, this one comes with Breath of the Wild Link with the Sheik armor, which was the one that I wore most of the time while playing the game, so I like it. I like it a lot more than Rex because I had never played Xenoblade Chronicles, but yeah, and then Sakurai just says, is it going to be, or is it even a fighting game? And then it's also the best-selling game of the year, but yeah, I guess, let me just go back here to, like here maybe, or where was it at? There. So, yeah, I guess if you want my opinion on the character, just off of the gameplay shown, I didn't go over every move, I think, that was shown, but I do think that the character has a decent chance to be a mid-tier. They might be higher, I don't know, they could have some weird DLC things, they could have different moves by the time that they release in a few days, but yeah, honestly, I think that the character's not going to be that great. They're just going to be pretty average. Not that that's really a bad thing, but there's not going to be anything special. They will be probably the most interesting Fire Emblem character to play. Currently, I really like Roy and Chrom, just because of their combos and stuff, and same reason with Corrin. Robin has some interesting stuff. I think Lucina's a lot more fun to play than Marth. Um, like my least favorite of the Fire Emblem characters is probably Marth or Ike, I would say, that are currently in the game. Or I guess Marth or Robin, because I do enjoy playing Ike because of his combos. Like the Fire Emblem characters, the ones that actually have decent combos, that are fun to me, and then some of the ones with unique mechanics as well. Byleth seems to have unique mechanics, but not really as much combos, and then a lot of kill power. Um, However, I don't think Byleth's neutral's that great just due to frame data. It's going to be kind of like Shulk, where frame data is really going to hold them back from being like the best in the game. Like I think they'll have hard times, or like a hard time fighting against pretty much every top tier that's currently a top tier in the meta and stuff like that. So like Pikachu, um, Snake, Marth, or not Marth, but like Shulk, Lucina. If you consider Lucina top tier, I consider high tier. But just characters like that, Wolf, or not Wolf, Fox, I think will be a pretty big issue for Wolf as well, maybe. But yeah,